We are advocates of ground living. Grounding is a very important tool within our natural lifestyle coaching philosophy. It's one of the best gifts I can give somebody, really, are just various rest positions that you can adopt on the ground that help support your ancestral movement system. We find that sitting in a chair or on a sofa generally creates stagnation in certain areas of the body. So I'm going to just go through a few patterns for you and give you an idea what you could be doing even with a keyboard here. So the first phase is just a simple double leg kneel that I can be here or here. I can then work to having my toes under, so this is going to work like a flexibility drill for the toes themselves and the ankle. Then into we call this a fisherman pose. If you can imagine, I'm reeling nets in right now, that's one pose. Into a shin box. Really nice rest position this again, so I choose this a lot for working. And as soon as I'm tired within this pose, which really I'd be looking at every 5 minutes trying to shift shape anyway, so we encourage flow. So from this pose I can just very simply open at the hip. I can then be working here. I then return to the other side so that I don't become one side dominant, and then I can go back to the centre and then just keep transferring my weight either side. I can then turn this into more of a hip mobility drill where I'm really tackling what can be occurring in the glutes maybe. This then can turn into the other side. Very simple transition can be made. Back into a single-legged kneel frame. This, for me, ultimately leads to the biggest prize, which is the human squat. If you've witnessed children, the way they work on the ground, they're constantly flowing around these different patterns. It's amazing to watch, beautiful to watch, but really every pattern that they're choosing before they learn to stand is to get them really to this ultimate prize, which is the squat. Once I learn how to adopt this, I then know how to stand. Once I learn how to stand, I can then start walking practices, running, eventually jumping, balancing, climbing, so all the really fundamental macro movement skills that the human animal should be able to carry out.